Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the worst writer in the world with me, Rufus, and
Howard Long, hurrah! Here I am, coming to save your ears
from what?
from lack of
What
noise.
what danger are my ears in?
Silence.
Cylons.
Yeah,
Shit,
silence.
Cylons are going to attack my ears. Oh no!
Convert them.
To Christianity. Okay, so thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting this show. Thanks to our patrons on Patreon for supporting this show. And thanks to you for listening to this show and probably other shows as well, you unfaithful hussy.
Yeah, stop recommending completely different podcasts to your friends on Facebook.
Yeah, and never remembering to also mention us. Or no, actually, don't stop recommending other shows. Just always put "and the worst writer in the world" every time, no matter what it is
Yeah.
or who it is. Say, hey, you should listen to this hugely popular, successful show that everyone already listens to, and
Yes.
the worst writer in the world as well, because that's good and better as well.
Has anybody got any recommendations for a true crime podcast? Yes. Try The Worst Writer in the World.
Yes, literally everyone in the world has recommendations for true crime podcasts, and also they're all the same recommendations. Stand out, be different, recommend the worst writer in the world,
Yeah.
no matter what they want. Sports, yeah. I've got a good sports podcast for you. The worst writer in the world, absolutely. Shall we have a quick recap of the story?
Ah, yes, please.
Well, you may remember that at the beginning there was a roll call.
Well, the whole
Getting-
thing.
Yeah, I might not. Maybe I won't do it in that much detail.
Okay.
But there was a roll call because this guy Talltree had collected together some heroes to save
Talltree?
the
I
world.
don't know someone called Talltree.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Lawrence, right, yeah.
Lawrence Talltree had collected together some heroes to save the world from chanting. Because if that chanting completes, then chaos beasties will come out and get you.
Oh, hippies. Ooh.
So they went on a very long walk.
Yes.
They've got a magician with them, but they're like, we better walk.
Yeah, a magician with a collection of flying carpets.
Yeah, I think we should walk there,
Yeah.
okay? There's a marsh in the way. I don't think it would be a problem.
Yeah.
A magician who has the ability to make them fly. Because, like, he made them all float, right? I
Yeah.
mean, surely he could rocket them across.
Yeah, he doesn't need a flying carpet. He can fucking float.
So they walked across the variously named places,
Good, yeah. Good recap.
right? Well, they're all called, like, the Woe Is Me Mountains and the
Yeah.
Oh Bugger, we're all going to die in this marsh.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I can't remember those names.
Yeah, you just did. Very good.
And at the end of the last episode, they made it. They made it to their destination.
Yeah.
And now they just have to get inside and fix things. So let's get started with the exciting climax of young Howard's story that, for some reason that we're still not sure about, called Stars. So do you remember where we're up to? Do you know what's happened? There's a load of guff about invisible people not being able to find each other.
Funny.
And then they did find each other.
Hilarious.
And then they reached the tower that they've been heading towards all this time, where
Ooh, the Chaos Beasties are going to be unleashed by
Yeah.
the chanting people.
some chanting people are trying to unleash chaos beasties. That is what's happening.
Yeah, I believe so.
Told you, there's some people up a tower chanting so that chaos beasties turn up and murder everyone. Don't know why they're doing that. Do we know why they're doing that? Why the people are chanting? Like, beyond, I know the initial
release the
purpose is to
chaos
release the
beasts.
chaos beasts, but why do they want to release the chaos beasts? Do we know
They're
that?
evil, or
Is that why? Was there any other reason?
You want to know why these people are trying to release chaos beasts and destroy the planet that they live on?
Yeah.
Because they're going to get great rewards and become part of the beasts.
Like it's leg or something.
Well, it's not one big beast.
Didn't think this through. I became part of the Chaos Beast and now I'm a leg.
I think that usually when you do something for the powers of evil, you're going to get a reward.
Rewards, yeah. I just wondered if it had been established in the script.
I think that they're going to get to become Chaos Beasts and live forever. I think generally people want to live forever, and these people aren't going to live forever. So if they release the Chaos Beasts, they'll get to live forever as Chaos Beasts as well.
Okay.
Assuming that the Chaos Beasts is
And that's fully seeded in the script, but I've forgotten, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's why it's called what it's called.
Which is?
STARS.
Because that...
STARS is an acronym.
Yeah, for?
For... I don't know, none of the necessary words have any of those letters.
Yeah, hang on. Immortality. Forever. No. Chaos. No. Beasties.
Wait a second. Stop Teth. And really...
Survive. Stop termination.
Yeah. And Rolex twat.
Yeah, good acronym for stars there. Well done. I'm going with twat for S. All right, everyone? Yeah, that's my decision. I thought I'd surprise everyone with the S. I'll say twat. Because my spelling is so good. You didn't realise, did you, for ages? I was like, I don't know if he knows. I better explicitly say this. Because I feel like he still hasn't noticed. Stop termination and Rolex twat. Start.
Whoa. There we go, see? I was making a new acronym. Start.
An acronym for a word that isn't included here.
I was giving you a hint to stop like all this blabbing and get on with it. That's what I was doing.
Good one, yeah. Stop all this blabbing about your stupid rubbish script.
I think I was doing the second T. Oh, no. Oh, rather.
Yeah, you were. No, you're right, you were. The problem was that there isn't one.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I know. That's not what I meant. But the second letter, there's a T.
I think I was doing the second. We all do.
We all do, yeah. Yeah.
And I don't see any problem with that. Anyway, then the W I've decided stands for... okay, so any particular impression you'd like to see? Why, yes. Can you do a parrot? Can you do a parrot impression?
Yeah, because I mean... That's what you're paying for when you get a troupe of impressionists to come to your castle where you're going to end the world, presumably for some kind of like end of world party that can't take place because the world's ended.
Yeah, we got to have a party because the world ended, but first we've got to call the impressionists to come. Oh, make sure they can do parrots.
Yeah.
Is that an impressionist? Can do animal noises?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe they really like the guy from Police Academy and they were hoping to get someone like him. Yeah, can you do helicopters?
Yeah, can he do helicopters? That's what I want to know. Can he do helicopters?
Can you do a horse? Kind of like chucking someone off your back?
All right, so the guard says, why, yes, can you do a parrot? There's a pause. And then Johan says, pink, green, 4. Give us Thing who came before.
Yes!
And guess what Thing says? Kazaa!
Not with you guys, is it? I said, don't phone me again.
Yeah,
Don't phones don't exist.
Better not be for anything too frivolous. If this turns out to be something highly frivolous, I'm going to be very upset. Johan says, he is our parrot impersonator. Go on, then. Go on what? Do us your impression of a parrot. Okay. Pluggy want a Vodavon. Pluggy want a Vodavon. Pluggy want a Vodavon. Who's an ugly git then? Brackets, the worst impression known to man.
Wow.
what I just did wasn't much like a parrot. But could it be described as the worst impression known to man?
No.
That's going to be difficult for an actor. Like, what's the polar opposite of a parrot? And then you've got to do that. But then it's got to be known to man.
Yeah. I'm not helped by writing Pluggy One of Olivant. It's a bit too much like a parrot. Maybe barking. Maybe just go... Ruff, ruff.
Okay, how about we combine it? All right, just do your impression. Okay. Woof woof, Pluggy Want the Volivant. Meow meow, Pluggy Want the Volivant. Oink oink, Pluggy Want the Volivant. Who's an ugly git then? I am a dog. That's a pretty bad impression, right?
Yes.
That's really bad.
That's very good.
Pluggy Want the Volivant. Pluggy Want the Volivant.
This is good.
That is good. Okay, so Sly says, "Oh, boggity hell, he's crap." But the guard, guess how the guard reacts?
He loves it.
Claps loudly. Bravo, bravo, encore. I think that is the best Pluggy One Day Volivant parrot impression I have ever heard. All right, so the French guard says, "Bravo, bravo, encore."
I really like the way you said Pluggy One Day Volivant.
I love it. Yeah, and Thing replies, thank you so much. And now, for you, sir, Pluggy Want the Volivant. Pluggy Want the Volivant. Brilliant. I could listen to that all day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bloody couldn't, says Sly.
I mean, who could? I mean, no one could. I mean, he's just he didn't mean it, does he?
No, but maybe he does. Maybe he's a really simple guy. My idea of heaven would be for me sitting on a cloud listening to you say Pluggy Want a Volivant over and over again forever. So he could listen to it all day. Sly, I bloody couldn't. Tall Tree, do you think we could go in now? Yes. Yes, you can. Here is a complimentary map.
A map.
We hear a door being opened. Come on then, fellow impressionists. Now then, Timkins. Zer. That's the line. I'm not saying that her line is Zer. Okay? Zer.
Spelled with a Z.
Yep. Okay. 3 Zs, actually. Zer. Take this map. Now, how do we get to the main chamber? We're getting close now. This is like near the climax, right? Pretty exciting stuff.
How do you have a complimentary map?
Yeah. Now get inside and do whatever you like. We hear their footsteps as they walk on the marbled floor. Hurry, Timkins. Time is of the essence. Yeah. Can I go now? Yes.
Oh.
Bye. What a great scene.
Classic.
Hurry, Timkins. Time is of the essence. Can I go now? Yes. Bye. We hear a puff of smoke as Thing leaves.
Hear a puff of smoke. How do you hear a puff of smoke? Okay.
It's either a puff of smoke or someone blowing a ping pong ball out of their mouth. Yeah. It's not clear. Quickly. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes. I'm going as quickly as I can. They begin to run. All right, chant. Okay, so the chant is Dons Sanus Balkiem.
Don Sanus
Balkiem. Taras Sulta Larry Appleton.
Larry Appleton. Don Balas Equiem.
No, it was Balkian. That's the important part of that joke about Larry Appleton, you see. Because I'm referencing Perfect Strangers. Okay.
So did I write that then? No, making it up.
No, the Balkiem you did, but not the Larry Appleton.
Okay.
I added that bit for humour.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so they're chanting Dons Sanus Balkiem, Taras Sulta,
Taras Larry Appleton, Don Balas Balkiem,
Taras Sulta, Larry Appleton. No, the last word is actually Cathrion. All right, so Timkins, doors up ahead, sirs. We hear the doors creak open. Scene 13, the main chamber. Includes the stars and the baddie.
Ooh.
Okay, so baddie's name is Baddie.
Good.
No, bad.
So
we did there. Sly starts by saying, nobody seems to be stopping us. I was just walked into a... Basically, we just had to do a parrot impression, and, like, we summoned someone to do a parrot impression. None of us could just go, quawk, quawk, I am a parrot. No, we had to summon someone, and he said, pluggy want of Ollivant.
You know, quawk, quawk, I'm a parrot is like as convincing as pluggy want of Ollivant.
Exactly.
When did a parrot ever say quawk, quawk?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They got in with the guy saying, pluggy want of Ollivant, so any of them could have said almost anything.
Yeah.
All right?
I think it's a trap.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Some kind of a trap live.
That could be it, yeah. So nobody seems to be stopping us. Fine, let's kill people and get the hell out of here. I mean, if they just wanted to kill people, they could have done that anywhere. They've met loads of people. But wait, because then the baddie says, not so fast, gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone says, all together, good joke coming up, oh no, it's the baddie we never mentioned before who's behind the whole scheme. So do you want to choose a character and do that line? Okay. Who are you going to be? Who are you going to be so we don't do the same character?
No. So let's not tell each other and see if we do the same one. Where's
right.
the line? Where is it?
It's there.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh no, it's the baddie we never mentioned before who's behind the whole scheme.
Oh, actually, I just did a character who's not there.
Yeah, good choice, well done.
Okay.
The guy who left on the previous page, yeah, and even had a special goodbye scene for him. All right,
wasn't that special. It was an underwhelming goodbye scene.
Yeah, because Tom Econotti didn't join in
Yeah.
from the future. Red and yellow, one's name's Paul. Blast this chap with a fireball. But then the baddie says, blue
and
5,
green and 29.
blue 5 grell, counterspell. Blue 5 grell. All right, no, it's all
Bad
right.
guys can cheat, right?
Yeah, well, it's all right, because Sly's going to make the point that I want to make.
Okay,
Coming up. So
yeah,
he says, blue 5 grell, counterspell. Ha, you cannot harm me. Yeah. And Sly points out, hey, grell's not a colour. We're the bad guys. Yeah. We can cheat.
Yeah, of course they can.
Oh, right, says Sly. He agrees, yeah.
Is that, I mean, how does that actually work, though? If
you're a bad guy, you can twist the rules of reality.
Yeah.
Like, you can probably fly and stuff. You're like, what do you do? Why are you flying? I'm a bad guy. I'm cheating at the rule of gravity.
Yeah.
This planet doesn't have bad guy gravity.
Because you can cheat at stuff, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like at Monopoly or whatever, if you want to. When no one's looking, you can like slip yourself an extra $500
Yeah,
bill.
yeah.
But you know,
You can't cheat at like
making
having...
up colours
yeah.
and expecting magic to
Magic
believe
to
you.
work, yeah. You can't cheat at like having legs, for example. You're like, I've got 5 legs.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
I have. I'm a bad guy. I can cheat at leg having game.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about?
And Magic's there. Magic's going, yeah, Magic, did you hear that? He just said Grell. Is Grell a colour? He said, well, he's a bad guy, isn't
Yeah,
he? He's
he's
probably allowed to say Grell.
Look how many legs he's got. He can do what he wants. Look at him.
He's got 2 legs.
Look at him running up the wall with his 5 legs. He's got 2 legs.
He's just stapled a 1.5 pairs of trousers to his bum.
Yeah, but he's still running up that wall, isn't he? So, you know, fair play to him. You know, that's right. He's cheating at gravity. Oh, gravity, what do you think about that? Oh, I think he can do what he wants as well.
Yeah, he's
a bad guy, you know, what you going to do about it? All the elemental forces are Brummies, obviously.
It's probably bad guy gravity.
Or lack of bad guy gravity.
Bad guy gravity. I float away.
Yeah, bad guys float away. Oh no, I'm going to go bye. All right. Yeah, so that's what's happening there. Mm-hmm. Sly is, we're the bad guys, we can cheat. Oh, right. But then Ajax, die! There is a chop, followed by a wet thud. Mm-hmm. The chant finishes before the stars can stop it with a dramatic come. That's the last line of the chant.
Right, yeah.
And then Ajax says, there, try and magic your head back on.
Yeah, okay.
That's a funny line, right? I like that. But Sly says, oh, bugger. I suggest we leave this place in a major hurry.
Hello, I'm Major Hurry.
Okay, we're going to get in you and leave now. Dennis Quaid, can you miniaturize us in a spaceship?
I'll open my mouth. Everyone climb on my tongue.
So I suggest we leave this place in a major hurry. Why? Why do you want to leave this place in major hurry? You notice the way the chant has finished, and there seems to be an infinite amount of chaos beasts and demons materializing all over the place.
Hey, you notice how there's a lot less chanting now and a lot more jelly.
Infinite jelly! Oh my god, infinite jelly.
Yes.
So, have you not noticed that there's an infinite amount of jelly all over the place? Yes! That's why he runs off. I don't know how you hear that. I suppose you hear the footsteps.
Boing. That sound effect from Scooby-Doo. Boing.
Talltree says, "We failed, haven't we? Johan! He went out of the window, sir. Now, if y'all excuse me..." She runs off. Mm-hmm. Oi, me first.
Maybe
He runs off.
they use milk technique.
Oh, right.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm running away. Yeah. Oi, me first. I'm going away first. All right, milk technique. Yeah. Maybe they use milk technique. Good point. Yes, they probably use milk technique. Okay. Ajax, you said killing someone would stop the chant, sir. Killing one of the chanters themselves. If we could kill anyone, we wouldn't have come all this way. So, I mean, he went into the room where people were chanting.
Yeah.
But he killed the wrong bloke. He killed the baddie.
Yeah.
Who was just doing some standing and didn't kill the chanters.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have engaged in that whole kind of like repartee thing with the bad guy, should they? They should have got straight down to chopping up chanters' heads off.
Oh, well, we'll stop them, sir. You and me against the hordes of chaos. Talltree runs off. Now, he doesn't have any lines, so you can't tell it's him, just him running. Yeah. I'm Talltree, I'm running away. That's what he's got to say. All right, so Talltree runs off. Sir? Hey, wait! For milk! All right, nailed it, yeah. I've learned a lot from you.
Very good.
All right,
you are ready to fight Darth Vader, my Padawan. Oh, no, would you are him? Spoilers.
I am ready to fight me, yes. I am ready to fight me, Vader. Yeah. Okay, me, Vader, get your lightsaber out. Okay, bang, bang, I win.
Ooh, yes.
Right, Howard, they failed. Unexpectedly, after all that. Right,
all right.
The Stars utterly failed in their mission because they were late.
Shit.
Right. And now they've got to run away. We're on the last page. So I don't see this going well for them. All right, let's see. But let's see if they can pull something out of their hat at the last moment. I suspect not. 14. The final scene. Back outside. There is a thud as Ajax lands on top of Sly.
Oh, they've all jumped out of the window.
I guess so, yeah, but they're back together again.
They can do that, can they? To jump out of the windows of fortresses. I was assuming it was really big or whatever.
Maybe it was a
fucking bungalow, yeah.
Ground floor window.
We've got to get in this bungalow and kill people.
This bungalow fortress. Yeah. Evil bungalow fortress. All right. So Sly says, "Ow, would you mind not landing on me in the future?" And Ajax says, "What future?" Oh, yes, my mistake. Well... His line, well, we have exactly 2 weeks before the whole world is engulfed. Of course, that only applies to those people standing on the other side of the world, parallel to the tower.
Oh.
The other side of the world, parallel.
It's Australia, then.
Parallel to the tower.
Yeah, parallel.
Is it a very long, tower? I mean, because it's difficult to stand parallel to a tower, isn't it? Unless, I suppose if you're another tower right next to it.
Parallel means, I suppose, really.
Yeah. If it means opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Probably what it means, right? Is that what it means? What does it mean?
It
It's
means
got something to do with your grandmother, I know that much.
Two lines running next to each other.
Two
but
lions
not intersecting.
running next to each other.
Yeah, they run next to each other, but they don't cross paths.
Two lions running next to each other, but they're not into sex things. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't think you understand maths at all.
No, I understand words. And parallel means two lions running next to each other, but they're not into sex. Because if they are, they stop running next to each other and start fucking. And that's the sex thing. That's intersexing.
I'm not into sex. I'm not into sex things. Are you, other lion?
No, let's just carry on running. Yeah. All right. So Johan says that almost meaningful sentence. And then the final five lines.
5 lions.
Yeah, well.
They're from Fife. We're lions from Fife. We're not into sex things.
All right. So the final 5 lions all start running to Australia. And while that happens, there's 5...
There's suddenly a lot of lions in the script that weren't there previously. I wonder.
Well, I guess you thought you'd spice up the end. You're like, I mean, it's pretty dull with no lions in it. Imagine if there were loads of lions running about fucking. That'd be good. And if some of them were Scottish lions, as a surprise, because Scotland doesn't have native lions.
No.
So the last 5 lines after Johan says basically we're all going to die in about 3 seconds.
That last 5 lines.
Timkin says, right, sir.
Okay, good line.
Talltree says, okay. Sly says, I see. Ajax says,
Go on.
and Johan says, race you.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they run away because, actually, no, it says the end. Almost. There's some pencil notes here. Ooh. I don't know if I can actually read them. They're really faint. It says, stars written to destroy my credibility by me. I'd argue you never had any credibility.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, it's the 6-part series again. Episode 1, Apocalypse. End of the world is nigh. So I guess that's what we just read. Number 2, so travel to and find Herman.
It says must
reverse time. Okay. Number 3, Ingredients Part 1. Adventures in a city. Get first ingredients.
Yeah, so they have to look for 3 bits.
Okay.
And once they've got the bits, then they can cast the spell and reverse.
Episode 4, Ingredients Part 2.
In a forest.
To another planet.
Another planet? If you can go to another planet, you should just stay there, right?
Yeah. Maybe the jelly monster's going to be all over the universe. And get caught up in their politics.
Oh, wow.
Episode 5, Ingredients Part 3, get unravelled from politics. And get second ingredient. Basically, your detailed plot is in episode 4, they go to a different planet and get caught up in the politics.
Okay.
Episode 5, they get unravelled from those politics. They catch up with them.
Okay.
And then they get the ingredient they went there to go.
So there's only
get.
2 ingredients.
There's only 2
so that's a
ingredients.
2-part episode. A 2-part story.
No, it's a 2 bits episode. A 2 bits story over 3 episodes. But there's 2 bits, and it takes them 3 episodes to get them because unfortunately they get caught up in politics.
That's annoying, isn't it?
That is annoying. I hate when that happens.
Caught
Like the
up
other
in
day.
politics.
The other day I went out to get a sandwich,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And then I had to become Prime Minister. It was really annoying.
Sandwich isn't an ingredient, is it? Bread's an ingredient.
No, sandwich is an ingredient in lunch because there's crisps and tea as well.
Look, jelly monsters are eating the entire planet from one side to the other. It's going to take 2 weeks. We're just going to go to Mars and pick up some jam. Okay, right? Okay. Oh no!
Politics. Oh no! Oh no! I'm president now. Okay, number 6, Anti-Apocalypse. Save the world. That's the whole plot of 6. Save the world.
Right, yeah, that's not. I mean, that's what would happen at the end of that episode. It doesn't really.
No.
I get a vague inkling of what's happening in all the other rubbish synopses of the other episodes,
Yeah.
but
You ran out of steam by episode 6. You're like, the end.
get another bit and save the world, maybe.
Put bits together.
Yeah.
Use the ingredients, I suppose. It's going to be difficult to stretch that out to half an hour, though.
I don't know, just throw in some wacky characters, bring Thing back to say Pluggy want to Volivant again.
Pluggy want the fun.
That's going to be.
Oh, that is so good.
It's going to come in really handy because I think my plan for the entire series was to always have people want parrot impersonations.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way to get into any building.
You should set up what you need to do if you're going to make it, like if you're going to redraft it, what you've got to do is have Thing not say he does good parrot impressions, but he does good impressions. All right,
Yeah.
of anything.
Yeah,
okay?
that's a good idea. What about this though? He does say that he's really good at parrot impersonations, but he also mentions 4 other things he's really good at
I think
that aren't necessarily impersonations, but
still
just
involving-
really random, wildly random things. I'm really good at politics on other planets, for instance. All right, Thing,
but
whatever.
he always solves it and does solve it by saying Pluggy one. Because this is going to be the point.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm really good at politics on other planets. And then they go, okay.
It turns out that Pluggy want to Volivant in the language of that planet means
I believe in peace.
things
Let's all be groovy to each other or something. Yeah. Or it's a solution to all their problems.
Or fire the missiles is what it actually means. That certainly unravels the politics.
Gets them out of it. Yeah. Yes, they get really caught up in it. They don't know what to do, and then someone's like,
I don't know what he said, but it seems to have worked.
Maybe we should call Thing. Yeah. And he's like, okay, Thing 1 2 blue, appear if you are a thing. Ooh. Right. Ooh. I told you not to call me again. Hey, you said you were really good at politics.
You're very good at politics.
Could you do some politics for us now? You are Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Talk to the people.
Okay. Pluggy want to Volivant. Pluggy want to Volivant.
Oh, he just said Pluggy one and Volivant again. I can't believe this is the 5th time that's happened.
Oh, well, it seems to have worked. They're not at war anymore since they dropped a bomb and killed the other team.
No, everyone is dead.
And everyone is dead, yeah.
Okay, I'll be off now. Poof. Kazan.
Don't call for me again. Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Thing. Goodbye, Doctor Who.
Yeah, next week there's a dying child, right? And the mother won't give them the third bit unless they can save the child. And they go, okay, we'd better call Thing. He said he was good at saving children. And he said, okay, let me use my special vocal surgery. I do what the fuck is vocal surgery? Well, let me show you. Plug you. Don't interrupt. I'll accidentally cut her heart out if I say the wrong thing. It's like magic. It's magic surgery. Okay, I'm going to do my surgery spell. Here I go. It doesn't mention numbers or colours because it's medicine. Okay. Pluggy want the Volivant. Pluggy want the Volivant. And also, every time he says that, the French guy turns up unexpectedly. He goes, oh my God, I love it when you say that. Like, he never mentions
I could listen to it all day.
Yeah, like we don't mention him at all, except and the stars don't really pay attention to him either. They just carry on with what they're doing.
God,
He just gets
really
a line. I could listen to you say plug you want to Volivant all day.
Classic.
Nailed. So what happens in episode 2? Forget your plan.
What does it say happens in it though?
Some jelly monsters jelly around.
Yeah.
I don't know. They go to space.
Oh, they're going to go and find Wizard Herman, who tells them how to reverse the spell.
Reverse time.
Reverse time.
So they get Wizard Herman, and Wizard Herman's all like, here's the ingredients you need to make time go backwards. So they go to space.
Two ingredients, apparently.
Yeah, they go to space and get involved in politics. Then in episode 6, they come back
they
and
go
do
to
the
a
spell.
city.
Yeah, adventure to a city. Brilliant detail.
Well, no less detail than another planet, is it?
Get involved in politics. Note to self: look up what politics is, and find out how you get involved.
Get involved in it. I can mean anything like handing out some leaflets for the Labour Party.
Signing a petition.
Yeah.
They go to a planet and sign an online petition.
Yeah. Chip in £3. I've chipped in £3.
Yeah, and those online petitions. The weird thing about space is here on Earth, signing an online petition is quite easy. It's quite quick, but in space it takes months. So that's what it means about getting involved. They're like, fucking hell, using the internet in space is really difficult.
Yeah,
space internet takes ages. They've only got dial-up in space. And having a phone line in space is really hard. You've got to have a phone, an actual wire leading from your spaceship to somewhere.
Yeah. Okay,
So it takes them ages to sort that out. Getting involved in politics means getting a spaceship, getting a wire from their spaceship to some planet somewhere, getting it connected to their phone line, and then accessing the internet through that wire.
It's just like fucking telegraph poles, like on planets all the way across the universe.
Yeah, so connecting everything.
You've got a spaceship. Yeah,
you've got to be able to access that network, and also you've got to sign up with a company that provides internet through dial-up, which there's not that many of.
And also there's that whole war going on in the Nebula cluster.
Yeah.
And so they have to go there and like solve that with some politics.
Yeah, in Universe Galaxy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nebula
Let's go to Universe Galaxy. And go to the net. There's a war going on in the Nebula cluster. If we're gonna
wait a minute. Aren't we supposed to be dialing the internet?
Yeah, if we're gonna sign this online petition, we've got to solve this war.
They're really interfering with the internet. Can't get dial-up.
I'm gonna have to become Prime Minister. Solve the war, and then we can sign that petition.
Hey, wait. Let's get Thing to help. 1789. Blue, green. Thing appear. Okay.
Kazaa! I thought I told you not to call me.
Okay, so, Thing, we need your help. We're trying to access dial-up. We've got the telephone line and we've got the AOLCD, but apparently it needs a password. Can you help? We don't know what the password is. Let me give it a try. Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll see if I can guess. PL. OGG pluggy one follow one. Oh, success! Brilliant! It was the password was pluggy one follow one. I really liked your password.
I could watch you type a password all day. Oh, it's so good.
I enjoyed it so much. Bye.
I'm going to bye.
Bye. Don't call
Goodbye,
me.
Thing. Goodbye, Frenchman.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat down to every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer. Worst writer in the world.
So I've got a bit of a mystery for you to solve with this episode, Howard.
Mystery. I do love a mystery. I'm going to just find Scooby-Doo.
Raggy?
Oh no, he's eating all my sandwiches. He's completely unhelpful with mysteries. He ate all my sandwiches and ran away from the ghost. Who's that helping?
Yeah, that's why he doesn't appear in, like, Poirot. Poirot was like, this dog is not helping me at all.
I do not need a dog.
It keeps eating my sandwiches.
I do not need a dog. Who gave me a talking dog? Hey, Agatha Christie, I think you should redraft this one. I think this one needs a second pass, okay? No, the mystery is, now, as the listener knows, we just reached the end of young Howard's script. He got to the end of the episode.
Safe, is she all right? No!
Yeah. Unusually, he made it all the way to the end of the episode, although I might point out, not to the end of the series. But we did go through and find out what he planned for the rest of that series. And that seems to be the end of Stars.
No!
But what I want to know is, if that's the end of Stars, why are there still 3 more episodes to go in this series? How is this episode 9 of 12 if we have finished young Howard's
I think
script?
I know the
What's
answer to
going
this
on?
one. Is I forgot to press stop when we were recording, so it's just 3 episodes of me like tidying my room and farting occasionally.
All right, no, you're wrong.
Oh,
you're wrong.
okay.
You see, what happened was, after we read Stars, and it was so exciting and wonderful, but ended on a cliffhanger of they didn't save the world, and they ran away, and the world was going to end, and oh my goodness, that seems like an unhappy ending, but there's 5 more episodes in the plan still to go.
Yes.
Well, I felt so cheated by not getting the opportunity to hear the rest of young Howard's script that I decided to write those episodes myself.
What? How dare you?
Yeah, I stole it. I became your co-writer without even asking
from
first.
my lawyer.
Yeah, no. Now it's not going to be quite as long as episode 1 took 9 episodes to read, so I decided to make mine a little bit more concise than that.
done.
Otherwise, because what's 9 times 5? That's like 1 million. Right?
Probably something like that.
That's like 1 million episodes. We don't want 1 million episodes of just Stars. I know I love Stars, and I think a lot of people have enjoyed Stars, but I don't want to listen to it for 1 million episodes. I mean, fucking hell, I'd be really sick of Johann P. Spellbinder by then. Like, because who'd watch something with some kind of magic wizard who goes around going, "Hey, I have brought my TARDIS to help you," for like 1 million episodes that never seems to end? Who would do that? No one, right?
Yeah.
So I have squeezed those last 5 planned episodes into the next 3 episodes of The Worst Writer in the World.
Juiced them, have you?
I have juiced them.
Just to get the best bit.
So starting next week, we'll have the conclusion of young Howard's exciting fantasy adventure written by me, Elderly Rufus. If you can't wait that long to hear something exciting and arousing written by me, then you can join the secret gang and get your ears on Ginger Bee Sting 2, my first ever and, let's be honest, only ever attempt to write erotica in the follow-up to Howard's seminal, literally seminal Ginger Bee Sting.
Listen, when you nail erotica like you did, you don't need to do it again. What's the point?
Why? Okay.
His penis was good.
But yeah, that's available right now. If you signed up, you could get that coming right in your ears right now.
Yeah, you definitely want Ginger Bee Sting coming in your ears.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, milk.
Go and buy yourself some milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.